What's up, guys? Welcome back to the final hour here of RollPlay Solum week number 10. We've defended the boat from Murlocs, even though Neal says otherwise.
They're not fucking Murlocs, dude. Look at the name. Look at the name.
Seamen?
Yeah, I know. It says Murlocs, man. I'm reading it right
you guys
now.
can't see that shit. It's
Sahuagin.
Yeah.
That's Native American or something for Murloc. All right? We know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Probably.
This came before Murlocs, so.
You don't know that.
Yeah, this book was written in the 80s. Murlocs are.
Just because it was
Lizardite,
written, Neal,
right?
doesn't mean that someone didn't take the name Murloc.
Nice.
I know.
Outlawed.
It's all those YouTube comments now.
Hashtag wrecked.
It's actually just me trolling my channel so Jeff will respond and generate more comments. I'm actually the evil genius around here. Neal, I'm tired of making bad jokes. What's going on?
Your ship is safe. The captain comes back to you guys and walks up to you, Victorian, and goes, "Well, you can cut your pay in half, or your fees in half now."
Is everyone okay, sir? We do have. I have some proficiency in healing people. I'd love to help if I
My
can.
men are badly wounded. A third is stable, but could
Take
still.
me
I
to
can
them.
help out.
Joffrey and I will heal them up. We'll bandage them up.
Okay, he leads you to the 3 wounded rowers.
I actually am also quite injured.
We actually step over Largo to get.
I'm still down in the hole. I'm like, guys.
Well, I'm gonna bandage everyone. And who was hurt in our party?
I'm
Pretty
I
much
am
just
hurt.
Largo.
I got hit. I'm at 14 instead of 14 out of
Oh.
20.
It's me too.
Jargo, what the fuck? Largo, how do you feel?
You know, like an 11.
Like
Not out of
All right.
10. Out of like in an arbitrary number.
Yeah,
20.
well, I'll give you a poultice because I feel like here it's the best I can do. I'll give you my herbalism checkup every day so that you can recover faster. I'll give it to everyone in the party and the boat.
Do you have
You
that many?
may not have enough herbs left to treat everyone on the boat for.
No. Okay, to treat people because the poultices I have quite a few left.
Yeah, you can do the poultices, but the herbalism stuff
Oh.
might be running out. You could restock in a. You can buy herbs and shit in a town. You don't have to just search for them.
Oh, well then I'll just focus on our party. Don't care
Okay.
about the ship. I'll just bandage them up and be like, they're there.
I feel pretty shitty, and I ask if she has any more of that laudanum or whatever. Opium.
Oh, but I give him the poultice. It's 1 per day.
I go and find that priest.
That priest, okay.
Yeah.
He is. He slowly comes on board well after the fight is over.
Oh yeah, he could help.
Yeah, I
You
just walk
out?
up to him and say, "Hey, where the fuck were you?"
I was downstairs in my quarters. How dare you insult me?
I didn't insult
I've had
you
it
yet,
just about
motherfucker. Now I've
with
insulted.
you, which is strange because you're only about this tall.
I couldn't hear you. I was talking too loudly, and you're talking very softly. What was that? I like poke him in the knee. I'm like, "Hey, I'm talking to you. What'd you say?"
He reaches out to make a grab attack at you. He grabs you.
Is this on the deck?
Yeah, this is on the deck. He grabs you roughly by your shirt and says,
I start screaming, "Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!"
and speaks a few words. It starts chanting a spell while holding on to you.
So as he's
Initiative. Strength.
Shmi is saying this or screaming, "Don't hurt me," I come up off the guy that I'm bandaging and look around, hearing this, and I see this, and I power yog over to it.
What am I rolling, by the
If
way?
we
now?
push him, would we interrupt the spellcasting?
Yeah, but everyone needs to roll initiative to see if you can get to him.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
I'm not attacking it with my spear, so what would it be?
If you're just trying to intervene, 3 for any sort of melee thing.
8.
Am I rolling to do something or not?
Are you trying to do something?
Yeah, sure.
You stop him from talking. You're like, so much.
All right,
spell
I'm making I'm not attacking him with a weapon, so I'm just gonna roll 3, and then I'll tell you the action if it succeeds. 2, yeah, 5.
You have 5 initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your action?
If so, he's grabbing my hand.
Yeah, he's already holding on to your shirt.
Okay, I'll grab his hand, and then if I can, I'm gonna like spin on it and try to knock him to the ground, like in a jujitsu move or some shit.
You're
A tumble.
A tumbler. So I'm like grabbing his hand, spinning, and like rolling with it to try to like spin him and knock him over. I have no idea how you want me to roll for that.
I want you to give me. Do you have no? If you had a martial arts proficiency, there'd be ways to handle that. But since
Tumble.
you don't,
He's a tumble proficiency.
I do have tumbling.
Give me a dex check for your tumble proficiency. No, give me a strength check.
Okay.
We can say you tumble just fine, but we need to see if you can force him out of the way.
Let me change the overlay. Sorry. 20.
You have 15 strength, Smee?
I do.
Should be illegal for someone your size to have 15 strength.
I have to two-hand
He's
my
not even
sword,
large for his size.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, you do not successfully twist him to the side. Like you grab him and you tumble aside and like turns his arm, but he's still in the middle of casting a spell, and you don't.
That doesn't interrupt. He stands his ground.
6 to 1 knee while you're doing this, and
He's
just like
got a 72-pound fucking little thing on his arm, and he's still like, still casting my spell.
Well, you instead of like twisting his wrist out of hand, like your hand slips on his wrist, and you're holding on to it, but you're not like you don't have his wrist in a lock or anything.
All right.
So you're holding onto the wrist rather than the hand to get the Nikyo. Anyway, he falls down, like he goes down on one knee mid casting to keep going with you.
Okay.
Victorian, you rolled an 8, so you score the same as him. So your action goes off at the same time as he does.
I see him clutching Smee's shirt and Smee's tumbling around, yelling, "Help me!" So I come over and I punch down on his wrist that's holding Smee.
Okay. You do that. Make your attack roll as he gets his spell off on Smee. Smee, you take 5 damage.
Okay.
D20 plus what for a punch thing? I've never...
Whatever your melee attack is, or
4.
melee adjust.
Oh my god, 20.
20. You punch him.
At the wrist though. I critically punch his wrist.
I mean,
shatter that fucking
then
wrist.
it would be called a shot, so it would just be a normal hit.
God
But yeah.
damn it.
So 16. So what's the damage for that then?
Punching damage is temporary D2.
Maximum punching damage.
Oh, except for your strength adds +1 to it. 3.
3.
Yeah.
And because it is a called shot, I did punch his wrist then.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
shattered that motherfucker's wrist.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
His spell over, he shouts, "You too? You dare to defy the will of Vorasi? I will see you all hanged."
He says this?
Yeah, after he's done chanting a spell.
Victorian, you want some peanut butter?
Well, this is all happening really fast. I guess you're saying that.
Yeah.
I throw him over the boat.
What the fuck?
Make a initiative roll. That's what we're looking for here. Initiative rolls for everyone that wants to do anything.
Just +2 then, because I'm just using my hands to throw him over the boat.
3 + 3.
5.
Fuck.
You go before he goes. Hold on, let me make sure I
I
know.
take out my flute.
Strength test?
I practice. I try to put intonations on everything they do, like when they do a punch. I'm like,
35.
Damn.
Where is 35 on your strength check?
I literally throw him like a lawn dart into the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, no problem. Actually, give me a roll to hit as well. Sorry, just to make sure you can grab him. That can stay your strength check. You'll need
So what?
D20 plus 4. You only need a 10.
Neil, what is this though? What do you mean
So if you
hit?
make-
I'm
if you
holding.
grab someone. Oh yeah, you'd punched him.
Yes.
You need to grab hold of him. So you move.
Dude,
To grab hold.
what the fuck is the strength test then? What is that, Neil?
So if you grab him, the strength is to pick him up and toss him. If you had grabbed him, you would have thrown him
Neil,
over the ship.
that's pretty garb, man. I'm not hitting him. I'm grabbing him.
What do you mean?
What? Okay, so there's a fucking box over there, and I'm like, oh, I missed it.
The box is about dodging away from you.
The priest who's right next to me is dodging away from me.
I mean, if I was right next to you and trying to grab you, wouldn't you be like trying to move out of my. Do you not? What? You don't think that? So if someone wants to throw
my initiative is faster than his.
Yes.
You made me roll a strength test first to see if I could then throw him, but then you're like, oh wait, roll to hit actually.
So I mean, if all you need is a strength check, if you can automatically grab someone who's standing next to you, enemies can automatically grab you if they're standing next to you.
Then there's an opposing strength test. That's how we've done it in the past. We've never done to hit to grab someone. You've never done that.
I did that all the time. I made the
No.
priest roll the hit to grab. Smee. Always do that.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Not every time, but in the past, when people have grabbed us and we've had to break free, you've just done opposing strength test, not hits.
Well, I make the rolls without necessarily saying. I'll be like, okay, he grabs you. I'll do the roll on my own.
All right. I did not know that. It was never announced before. That's fine.
Correct. All right. You make a grab for him, and he dodges out of your way.
I start playing the Pokemon battle theme on the flute.
You're not proficient in flute.
It just looks like it. That's what it sounds like in my head. You know when those people try to sing and they think they're singing well, but it's really bad? That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's just me.
What does the priest do for his action?
He points at Victorian after finishing a spell, and Victorian, give me a save versus spell.
Fail.
Okay, you are afraid.
Did he roll to hit with it?
Cause fear. It's a spell. He just needs save versus spell. He doesn't need to roll a hit.
Imagine that. Something automatically hits.
It's a spell. Come on. Would you roll on your 7? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The recipient has reverse causes one creature to flee in panic at maximum movement rate for 1d4 rounds. You won't jump off the ship, but you are terrified for 1 round of this priest. Completely, magical fear infects you. All right, Smee, your turn.
I see him cast a spell on Victorian. I see Victorian run away, right? Is that...
Yes.
I pull out my +1 dagger and start stabbing him in the chest.
Roll the hit.
Do 20 plus 4 because it's +1. 18.
18 is a hit.
What is the damage on a dagger? It's D4. Is it +1 damage or only +1 to hit?
+1 damage too.
Okay. And that's not a crit?
No, it does not clear by 10.
Okay. He takes 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. At this point, I guess we'll just roll initiative for next round. All the crew members are just watching silently, and the captain's watching silently, not sure what to do. Anyone else want to hop in on this?
So honestly, I would have been on the deck looking for heals. She gave me the poultice. I still would have been very injured. I wouldn't have gone, probably.
Okay, so you're not joining in. Jockey, are you doing anything?
Yeah.
Am I still bandaging people?
That's your call to make.
Well, actually, I was playing the flute.
I'll apply the poultice.
Just broke out.
Huh?
Okay. So you two keep doing your thing.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Victorian is forced to spend his round fleeing in fear. Smee. Initiative.
7.
I don't think he has anything else useful against you in terms of spells. Yeah. He is just going to try and punch you in the face.
Okay.
7 initiative against his... Okay, he goes first.
Oh, he goes to punch him in the face? Okay, then I get up.
Smee, what's your arm? 15. He swings and misses.
Okay.
I stop playing the flute.
Okay.
I get up.
Full initiative next round. Smee, do your thing.
Okay. 4 damage again.
What about a roll to hit?
Oh yeah, you probably want one of those, right?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did it go? There it is. 11.
That's all you need?
Okay, 4 damage, or you want me to reroll it?
No, you can keep it if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just still stabbing him in the chest.
Okay, he screams and starts shouting at the nearby people, "Do something! This little monster's stabbing me!" Initiative rolls from everybody that wants to do something. Victarion, you are no longer magically feared.
Do I hear these screams from where I was on the deck?
Easy.
Okay, so I would go check out the situation.
D10. Well, so I got a 15, and just subtract.
So
10.
for an action, like not an attack, what is it?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. That's mine.
Okay. The priest goes first again. He swings a fist at Smee, rolls a 1, and saves versus death properly. So he completely misses you, Smee. Smee and Jockrey, same time.
You can go first, me, I guess.
Okay. I just keep stabbing him. 21.
21 is a hit. 21 clears by 10. 21 is a crit.
6.
6. Jesus. Killing him. Jockrey?
I'm gonna be between them and try to put them apart and be like, guys, please stop fighting. This is not a place to fight.
I look up at Jocker. I'm just like, I'm stabbing him in the chest here. What are you talking about? I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. And
I don't think Jockrey would start attacking a priest. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I
Victarion?
just say that. And
Can I make a roll for like separating them and like pushing them away from each other so that
I
they
mean,
can't...
you can try and physically push them away from each other if you want.
But you can't do like this. Like...
I mean, you can walk in between them, but they're not.
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to avoid you, or at least I don't know about Smee, but the priest is trying to not be pushed away by you. So as
And
you
then
go
run
to
up.
move, he moves out of the way.
I can like take a roll to like. hold
Give
them.
me a strength check or a roll to hit to first see if you can actually hit him,
So
and then
D20
strength check to
plus
push him away.
2? Like, what is the roll for hit?
Whatever your melee adjust is, which should be 2, I guess.
Did he
Okay.
save versus death, Neil, on my crit?
14.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, he saves.
Okay.
14. Okay? So you put your hand on him, and if you're trying to push him away, give me a strength check.
Is this opposed?
Yes, it's opposed.
D20 plus 13. Oops. Oh!
No dice, Jockrey. You cannot push him away. Are you also trying to push Smee away?
Yeah, both of them.
Make
Well,
a
you don't hit
roll to
Smee
hit
with the
against
14.
me.
Yeah, but I got...
was
No,
separate
I
roll.
thought it was 1 for both.
Well, no, one attack against each person.
She wouldn't hit me because I have 15 AC, right?
Yeah, but she should. I mean, if you're 28, if you're actually making 2 attacks, the first.
No, that's a strength test that she just did.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, give me a roll to hit.
D20 plus 2.
And actually, if you're making an attack
11.
against each person, the first one should be at -2, the second should be at -4 because it's a multiple.
Okay, well...
So
So
you
hit the
missed
first
me.
person, miss the
Yeah.
Yeah,
second.
I missed me. Okay.
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 Yeah, you don't. You get the hand on the priest and you try and push him away, but to no avail.
I come up behind him and I'm going to attempt to snap his neck if I can hit him.
All right. You come up to him. You successfully hit the priest from behind. Give me a strength check.
Who's on
Now
the-
watch
I'll
the
give
1
you a
come out and
plus-
somehow this doesn't actually happen.
Do +5 to the strength test because you critical them. 34. You go up to the guy and just crack his neck, and he tumbles to the ground in a little pile.
Okay.
The
And
captain
then
and sailors are absolutely silent watching this.
Could I bring him back to life, technically? Is he dead?
You're gonna have to give that a shot on your own. You're not sure.
I tried to bandage him.
You start mending him? Like you lay down to start mending him and
There's
stuff?
nothing to I mean, there's the holes in his chest to bandage, but those aren't fatal. It's the broken neck that's fatal.
Let me ask you
Oh,
this.
so
do
he's
you
dead.
do you try to turn his head back around? Is that what you do?
No. No. Then I'm like, well, that's unfortunate.
I take the dagger and wipe the blood on his chest and stand up and sheathe
I
it
go,
back.
Joffrey, you saw him attack Smee, and you saw him cast a spell at me. What were you doing?
I was trying to stop the fight, man. I don't understand why you guys were even fighting in the first place.
That's the problem. You don't understand, but instead of helping your friends who are under attack, you just tried to shove them away.
I mean, you guys destroyed the priest. You didn't seem in much trouble there.
Well, I mean,
I just tried to avoid blood getting shed. I don't understand why you guys are so fighting. Like, why did you even fight this guy? What did he do? He was just minding his own business.
This is where the problem is, though. You didn't understand, and your natural inclination was to try to stop the fighting as opposed to help us.
Well, what did he do?
He terrified me and made me run in the opposite direction.
No,
and
before
tried
that.
to set fire.
What did he do, Smee?
Well, he insulted me.
And for that, you stabbed him?
No, he. Look at my hand. My hand. Look at this. There's black on my. It fucking hurt.
Fairly certain he didn't attack you first. You must have done something wrong.
No, he grabbed me on my collar, and I tried to pull some
And what
moves
did you
on
do
him.
when? So when he grabbed you by the collar, you stabbed him.
I grabbed you by the collar, and I say, so
by
if
the
I
time
grab
I
you...
came over there, he had done some form of an attack that wasn't described by the omnipresent God of the universe. I did approximately 5 damage.
I go up and grab Jocker by the collar, and I say, if I grab you by the collar, you're just going to let it happen and just be cool with it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll remember that.
You're not hurting me. Fine.
You should be useful and go heal someone. And I walk off.
I don't understand why you guys fought this guy. He never attacked us. He was
Jocker,
there all along.
It's pretty simple. Like I said, when I turned over and looked, he was clutching Smee. By the time I got there to try to stop him, what was the attack, Neal?
It was a cause-like wound. It's like your flesh withered around the area where he was holding on to you. Your shoulder is now this like wrinkled mass of disgusting flesh. It will heal over time.
He used some form of magic to harm Smee.
Yeah, that's pretty mean. Yeah. Well, now he's dead, so I guess it's done.
I walk over to...
I'm just saying you're missing the point. I'm trying to talk to you about when one of your friends is under attack, find out what's going on afterwards, but try to save their life as opposed to get in the middle.
Okay, well, I was trying to save his life in my way. I mean, if you guys stopped fighting, you would have been okay, both of you.
Well,
anyway.
If the priest was trying to get away or look for peace or something, then maybe that would make more sense. But as it was, he was hurting both of us. He was attacking us.
Okay.
I walk over to Largo and I'm like, you should just go loot him. I point to his dead body.
I go over...
Yeah, I'll come down off of the ship and just be like, what the fuck happened here? I heard screams.
Yeah, that
and as I'll be like on the ground, crouched, like rifling through this guy's purse, and I'm looking back and I'm like, what? Why did you guys kill this guy?
I assume the captain's staring at us too, so I walk over.
Yeah, the crew and captain are all looking at you guys, but not making a move yet. They're just kind of...
I walk over to the captain and say, you'll have to forgive me for instituting justice so quickly, but my friend was under attack from an evil priest.
Yeah.
He says that he was insulted by the priest, and the priest, without being provoked in terms of a physical attack of any kind, then started to use some kind of magic to kill the flesh of my friend. So I tried to intervene without using weapons.
No, I get that. I get that. This is awkward. I don't want to get in trouble here, but I'm pretty sure if he doesn't show up where he's supposed to be, they're gonna figure out he was on my ship. And
we
now
could say that he died to the sea monster attack.
Yeah. He gets all excited. Totally. Yes, and we have them to... Got it. You're not going to kill us, are you?
No, of course not.
You sure?
We don't want trouble. It's just trouble found us twice now in just a few moments.
Okay. Cool. Then we're just going to pretend this didn't happen. Right, men? He looks at them, and they just kind of slowly nod.
Let me go make it more convincing. I pick up a trident off the ground, and I impale the priest on it.
Okay.
And then I just stand there smiling.
Good. Good to know. Got it. Yeah. All right, man. Let's go back downstairs, tend to wounds, and we'll just keep the ship sailing.
I appreciate your discretion, Captain. Captain Shipwright.
Yeah.
And then I go back to bandaging the wounded people and stuff, I guess.
Is the body just staying on the ship?
Yeah, the captain, after getting his crew back to stuff, he comes over to the body and scratches his chin and then starts dragging it unceremoniously down into the hold. Its head kind of like bangs on the steps.
Wait, no, Captain Shipwright. Just fucking throw him over the boat. What are you gonna do with a dead body? Now people are gonna know he's here. And
I need to be up and up about this. When we arrive where he wants to go, I'm gonna, take the body to the clergy and explain what happened. That way they'll be less. It's easier to, someone's gonna figure out that he went missing otherwise, and I'll be in trouble.
You're right. And since I had a hand in killing him, literally, I'm gonna help you, and I go and carry his body to the room wherever they're taking him.
Okay. He gets dragged down into the captain's quarters, actually.
Okay. When we're in the captain's quarters, I'm like, did this guy have a room to himself?
Yeah, he did.
Do you mind if I take a look at it? Oh, by the way, just keep my share. Whatever you were gonna give me back for protecting the boat, etc. Just keep that part.
Sure. I actually do mind if you go looking through his stuff. So.
I put my hand on my dagger. I'm like, why is that exactly?
Because I'm afraid you're gonna take something, and if his stuff is missing, that might get me in trouble.
I won't. Here, you can. I just want to look. You can come in the room with me, or send a guard. I just want to look around.
He walks in with you to the guy's room.
Okay. What do I see?
It's modestly furnished. There is a backpack, and a trunk. The trunk is locked. His backpack is open.
I turn to the captain. I'm like, did you guys collect the key off of him?
I didn't search his body. It's probably still on him.
Oh, okay. I think. All right. I think I know. You have a good day, and I walk out and go find Largo.
Okay.
I get to Largo. I'm just like, hey, did you find a key on that guy's body when you were looting it?
Did you loot his body?
Yes.
Sorry, I must not have heard that. You absolutely did find a key on him, as well as.
Was it among the diamonds or in a separate pouch?
It was in a separate pouch from the 15 gold that you found on his body.
I see.
He also had like spell components and shit on him, but none of them looked interesting or valuable.
Okay.
Shit, son.
I would take, even though they weren't interesting to me, I wouldn't know what spell components were good or bad, so I would have taken them.
Okay.
I would have taken the gold, and I would have taken the key. Anything else?
He had his holy symbol around his neck.
I would have taken that off, sure.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You got a holy symbol of Rossi, priest spell components, and key. Make sure you write those down.
Okay.
And how much gold?
17.
Okay.
Oh,
right?
17.
I don't remember.
You said 15 originally.
Then it was probably 15.
You said 17 the second time. So
I'm sure.
Is that 50% on gold? So.
I'm pretty sure it was 15 then.
It was 15. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I go up to Largo. I'm like, so did you get a key off that guy's body?
I did.
Well, I just went into his room. There's a chest in there, and I'm very interested to see what's in it. How about later tonight, when everyone's asleep, I'll run interference if I stay outside, and you go inside, see what's in it.
As soon as he said the word chest, I was automatically in.
Okay. Be like, great. I'll find you later tonight. Keep this between me and you.
I'll go up to Smee later on, grab him aside to have a chat.
Okay, yeah, I'm not doing anything, so it's later on, I guess.
All right.
What's up?
So, I guess sorry for not helping you out, but I think you should really be careful with picking up fights with people, because I'm fairly certain this priest was just doing his own business, and then, I mean...
This priest was a Verasi worship her and
Yes.
very
Yes.
excited when I went to approach him. He actually struck me first when all I did was simply ask where was he during the fight. So I was just looking for some help from the fucking idiot. The fact that he attacked me
Yeah,
first.
see that word you're saying here. That's stuff like that gets people off. You should be careful when you're interacting with people.
Yeah.
You know, we're on a mission here to save the child.
Yeah, and he would have
and-
killed the child actually. So I'm glad he's dead.
Yes, he would have. But if we minded our own business, he would have went his way, and there would have been no drama and no bloodshed.
There's no drama. He's dead.
Oh, that's drama. That's drama. People are gonna be looking for that priest. That priest might have, like, for all you know, he could have been a good guy. Maybe he's just had to become Verasi because it's the only way he could survive. Maybe he was raised like that.
You know, maybe he fucks chickens on the weekends. I don't know. We could say
Yeah,
hypotheticals all day long.
I'm just telling you, if we can stop the bloodshed, I would rather do it. Because if we do it, we're not better than Verasi people.
You know, that's a very true statement. But at the end of the day, I have a Napoleon complex, and I'm not gonna let anyone push me around. Let alone fucking look at my fucking hand. It's all shriveled and shit. Have you seen this? This is ridiculous. Of course I'm gonna kill
I'll
him.
help you out. I'm here for you. But just
that would be a first.
careful.
But
Don't.
I hope you understand why he had to die. And I walk off.
No.
I'm still walking.
And then I sit down and I start playing my flute, and I'm pretty mad. So I'm playing like a upset beat with flute.
Neal, after I have bandaged the soldiers, I'm going to... Now keep in mind, they don't know this. I'm going to haul one of the fishmen to the kitchen and ask to use the facility for a little while.
Chef looks, the guy who's in the kitchen's like, you want to cook that fish guy up?
Absolutely. Can't let good fish go to waste.
Are you serious?
I give him the look that's like a...
All right, fuck it. Do it. You saved my life. Who am I going to judge what you want to eat?
Thank you. So then I prepare a fishman stew.
Fishman stew?
Fishman stew. Or woman. Could have been a woman. Fish woman, man. Fish person stew. Is there any tasters on this ship?
Tasters?
I take a very small taste. Just a little one. Just a little taste.
Do you have a cooking proficiency?
No, but my dexterity is what you let me do last time.
Yeah. Give me a dex check for how well you can prepare.
Does he have to roll to hit the feet? The fish?
Shit.
No.
This is fucking delicious.
Yeah. You figure out how to, you properly cook the fish.
All right.
I don't know why I make dex checks. Shouldn't it be intel? I mean, we'll keep the roll, but I have no idea why I did dex.
I don't either, but I took
Wonderful
it.
fish.
It now makes me a fantastic cook, so I'd like it if we could keep it at dexterity for some reason. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'll take it. Anyways, I take a bowl and I go find Joffrey.
Okay.
And then I find Joffrey then?
You do find Joffrey.
And I go, Joffrey, do you have a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
Listen,
I
I
stopped
feel
playing the
bad.
flute.
I feel bad about being so stern with you. Here, have some stew.
Oh, thanks, man. I was
Delicious.
actually hungry.
That's fine.
Smells good.
Look, you understand there's a battle going on. My friend was under attack, and I just want us all on the same page. I understand that you don't want unnecessary bloodshed because you're a shaman and you're spiritual and shit, and I respect that. I think that's fine. I would just ask, to the best of your judgment, which I trust because you've made great choices the entire journey, if you see one of our friends in harm's way, do the best you can to save them first. Okay?
Okay.
Does that sound agreeable?
Yes, it sounds
How is
agreeable.
that stew, by the way?
It is wonderful, my friend. Then
Isn't
I
it?
pat him in the back, and I'm like, yep,
It's delicious.
it is.
Joffrey chooses to find your stew delicious. How do you want to try it?
Sure.
I thought you said you already tried it.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
I tried it.
Yeah. So, Victorian, are you going to eat the fishman stew?
I'm strangely disinterested in eating it, so I actually just distribute it to everyone. And
Okay. Most people are wary of trying it. The cook had quickly spread the rumor throughout the ship that you were cooking the fishmen. Everyone's aware of it. And for the rest of the ship,
those that try it, they find it pretty damn amazing.
yeah, one guy tries like, yeah, it's not bad, and everyone else is like, so for the rest of the time, yeah, people just kind of give you an extra wide berth.
Very good.
What is the next town you guys come into? The next town you guys come into.
No. That night we got to steal some chest. We got to open some chests.
Oh,
Neal.
I'm sorry. That night. Dun dun
Yes.
dun.
I go and find Largo, and we walk down. Like, who's walking around the building? Or sorry,
There's a couple
boat.
of guys on patrol. There's like at any given hour. There's 2 people just kind of like walking around the top deck, just to make sure that nothing fishy is going on.
Okay, yeah. We just I go and find Largo and show him the room. When we get to the room, is there anyone like watching it or?
The room?
Yeah, the priest room.
No, there's no one keeping guard on it.
Okay, yeah. Is the door wide open?
It's shut.
If I detect noise outside, can I hear anyone inside snoring or?
What is your detect noise chance?
25, very low.
You hear no noises coming from the inside of the room.
Okay. I
Coincidentally, we would both have put our ears up to that door.
All right. What is your detect noise chance?
35. Not very good either.
You too hear no noise coming from inside that room.
I love how with this check, though, guys, it either means you failed or succeeded. In either way, you don't know.
we
You
never
could have
really
a
know.
99%.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, you could hear somebody, I guess, if they're in.
I like put my back to it, and with my right hand just at my side, I like knock on the door lightly and see if anyone answers.
10 seconds pass without an answer.
I'm like I turn to the right to look at Largo. I'm like, you go in, I'll stand outside.
I try the handle quietly.
It opens nice and quietly.
I look in.
I shut the door behind him.
Yeah. I take a couple steps inside and I look around for
It
any
is
sign.
very dark in here. The only light is coming through the stairwell that comes down into this area, so you can't see much. You do have infravision, which is helping you through the starlight, but if you were to shut the door, you'd be plunged into pitch black.
Okay.
I leave a crack
will.
in the door instead of shutting it, or I guess I shut it regardless. And I don't know that information.
I'll knock on the other side. I'm like, I can't see in here.
I pry it open a little bit and then go back to hide in shadows somewhere around here where I
Okay.
can still see the entrance to the door.
I immediately begin searching for the chest that Smee alerted me to.
All right. You walk up to the chest. It's just a big footlocker sitting down there. Trunk, not even a footlocker.
All right,
And the key fits nice and easily.
I open it up.